Many moons ago, Supercell made the unwise decision of inviting me along with a few other Clash Royale YouTubers to the World Finals. And it's the best week of the whole year because all you do is get free alcohol, which obviously I don't indulge in, and I've never even drank a bottle of beer in my life because I'm a role model and alcohol is bad for you. But anyway, what happened was Cashman wakes up really late one day of the CRL World Finals, and we stay at the Creator Hotel, which basically is a 20-minute bus ride from the Clash Royale World Finals, right? So we usually stay up late drinking, doing things that are not drinking but also not gay. And so we stayed up really late. By this point, I woke up at like 11 a.m. I'm feeling groggy as shit. Cashman's still asleep by this point, and it's like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna go to his room and wake him up. After I woke him up, the plan was to go to the finals, obviously. But obviously, we could not go to the finals sober. That is a ridiculous idea, of course. And so there's no alcohol allowed in the World Finals. You're not allowed to bring any alcohol in. So we found a little plastic water bottle, and I said, all right, Cashman, like, get ready, shower, I'm gonna be back in a bit. And I woke him up, I left his room, I went downstairs to the hotel lobby or whatever and chilled out for a little bit. And then after that, I came back up and he told me he'd got the alcohol ready, like we were gonna smuggle it in. I really shouldn't be fucking telling the story if I'm being honest. Cashman had smuggled the alcohol, allegedly. That's what he told me. So when I went back to his room, he was kind of getting out of the shower, I was waiting outside. I hate how everything just has gay undertones, man. But anyway, here we are. And so I'm like, oh, I haven't drank some water in a while. I'm thirsty as shit. So I grab this like water bottle while he's in the shower, and I go for a massive fucking swig. That was a mistake. That was not water in the bottle. It was pure vodka. So I was like, like as soon as I fucking drank that, look, I don't encourage alcohol. In fact, I despise alcohol. I hate alcohol. But anyway, it's not the nicest feeling in the world because it's pretty much just like petrol. I basically just drank like a big fuck off, like it was water of like petrol vodka shit, right? So that fucked me up immediately, and I was like, Cashman, what the fuck? Why would you put the water bottle, make it look so convincing and leave it out? Like, I get it's gonna do the job, it's gonna get us past like people that check the bags and whatnot, but it is not the best for me because I'm a dumbass, so I fucking drank the vodka in the water bottle. Anyway, so we came out of the shower and he said, yeah, that's the thing. And then we wanted to get even more degenerate. We wanted to indulge in something called nicotine. Well, when I say we, I mean somebody other than me who was in this story, who I'm not gonna name. But I'm sure you can guess out of the two characters in the story who it was. Anyway, that person wanted to get Zins, which is like nicotine that you put in your gum. Really good for gum cancer. Shout out gum cancer. And he was like, oh, you want to try one? Because he does them and I don't. And I was like, you know what? I've had a swig. I'm feeling a little crazy right now. Fuck it. I'm in Finland. Let's go a little crazy, man. Let's put some nicotine in my gums. Bit of vodka, bit of nicotine. So I fucking shoved that little patch of nicotine. And now I'm buzzing, man. I've got energy. And so we're like, all right, let's go to the fucking World Finals now, man. I'm locked and loaded. We get in the Uber and all of a sudden I'm like, I feel like I'm like breathing heavy. I'm like, oh my God, like this sin shit is like, try not to feel nauseous right now, you know? It's making me feel a little bit. And then Cashman's just laughing at me because he's used to that shit, the prick. But I'm trying my best to be the Sigma male you know and love today. I'm huffing and puffing. Cashman's laughing, and Cashman's yapping my absolute ear off. That guy, fuck me, he does not stop talking to save his life. And so he's talking, and I'm like, Cash, honestly, dude, like, I'm just gonna need a minute. And he just starts laughing. But things do not get much better. It's a long drive and I feel every bump. Believe me, I feel every fucking little speed bump we go over in this car. And so when we get there, there's the big CRL like spinny sign and it's snowing a little bit. And I'm just trying to set the scene here. There's a little limestone wall off to the left, and the limestone wall has like pebbles in it. So there's the pebbles, there's the sign. The sign is on the opposite side of the entrance, right? The sign's on the opposite side of the entrance. And I need to make this context clear for what happens next. Pretend the sign is the back of the room, right? And you are the CRL World Finals. I am about to go into you. And so there's the sign. And the limestone wall is like anywhere, like either side here, okay? I just like go over to the limestone wall. Here's the thing, if they know you're drunk, it's like a bouncer, right? If they know you're drunk, they won't let you in. Fucking Clash Royale World Finals degenerate story. So I'm like, okay, I need to also appear like I'm Bing chilling right now. Like, so I lean on the limestone wall pretending to look at the snow and the beauty of Finland, Helsinki. Wow, it's a magical place. Look at the snowflakes. Look at the CRL World Finals. Look at the... And I just start puking everywhere. But I'm like, I puke, and then I look back up the sign like, wow. As if I'm, wow, look at that. It says, fuck, I was looking away. I'm like, fuck, wow. Look at it, it says, Clash. So I'm looking at the sign, it says Clash, and then I'm spewing. I'm trying to make it low-key so that the bouncer does not realize. And Cashman's standing there very awkwardly because he's like, well, God, this guy's fucking throwing up. And the bouncers do not seem to notice. And so our big, exciting adventure story that was meant to be one to remember was definitely one to remember, because I kept throwing up into the limestone looking at the sign, and it did actually help. It did actually help. I felt a lot better. And eventually the bodyguards, the bouncers of the CR World Finals do not notice. They're far enough away, and I'm just that so low-key and nonchalant that they couldn't figure it out. And so I enter the finals, and I have no problem getting in. The only problem is I am no longer in any fit condition to drink alcohol, and so, Lord forbid, I had to enjoy the World Finals sober.